Yo, what's up everybody? This is the Flamehead 97 here guys. And here today, I'm here for another album tier ranking. And this time it's going to be for Demi Lovato. So, as like before, we have S, A, B, C, and D. So, this is going to be for Demi Lovato. And it's going to be for only 8 of her albums. I'm not including her revamped album in the ranking because it's just a remix album of her pop songs turned into her rock songs, which it was a good album, but it's not going to be in this ranking because it's only a remix album. I'm not including any of her camp rock stuff. We're only going to be including her main studio albums. That's always my goal and focus of these tier rankings. Studio albums only. No soundtrack albums, no EPs or anything of that nature. So let's go begin, guys. Sorry about that, guys. Middle of a pop-up here. Sorry about that. Hate that when that shit happens. But let's go and begin finally. So we got Don't Forget up first, her debut album from 2008. And I think this is a really good album from Demi Lovato. It was one of her 2 pop rock albums in the later 2000s. And I think it was a good album. You had songs like La La Land, album's title track Don't Forget. The Jonas Brothers, they were on one of the songs on this album as well. So, yeah, Don't Forget is a good album from Demi, so I'm going to put it in the A tier. Damn good album here. Okay, next is her album Here We Go Again, her second studio album from 2009. Also pop rock album. But I might like this album more than her first album. But Don't Forget was still good though. But Here We Go Again, you had the album's title track. You had Forget December, I think that was the name of one of Demi's songs off of this album, Here We Go Again. It's been a while since I listened to anything from this era of Demi, but it's still a good album from Demi Lovato. So I'm going to put it in the S tier, because I do like it more than her Don't Forget album, but like I said, that album was still good. So next is Demi's third album, Unbroken from 2011. Now, this is where Demi Lovato went more towards pop music, away from her pop rock roots on her first 2 albums, but I still think Unbroken was a great album from 2011, so we're going to put it here in the S as well. You had Unbroken, album's title track, We're Only Shorty featuring Ayaz, of course, Give Your Heart a Break, Skyscraper, just an amazing album, so S tier for Unbroken. Great album. Hell yeah, y'all. Next is my favorite Demi Lovato album of all time, her 2013 album, Demi. Such an amazing album. You had Heart Attack. Also had Nightingale, that was on this album. Warrior was an amazing closing track. Of course, Neon Lights, Without the Love, Made in USA. This album is just amazing. So, another S album for Demi Lovato. Next is 2015's Confident. This was a great follow-up to the 2013 album. You had a lot of great songs like the album's title track Confident, Cool for the Summer. Iggy Azalea was on the song Kingdom Come, but definitely a great song. Demi also had other great songs on this album, so Confident, I think I'm going to put this in the A tier. I mean, I don't like it as much as the other albums, but I still think Confident was still a good album from 2015. So, great album, but in the A tier. Alright, next is 2017's Tell Me You Love Me album. This was a really good album from Demi Lovato. So, this album, you had the songs Sorry Not Sorry, Tell Me You Love Me. Lil Wayne was on the song Lonely, which I fucking love that song. One of my favorites here on this album. Crybaby was a great song. Hitchhiker, and a lot of other good songs on it. So, Tell Me You Love Me. It's not one of my favorite Demi Lovato albums, but I still think it's a good album. So, I'm going to move it here to the B tier. So, yeah. Tell Me You Love Me album was still good, but I'm putting it in the B section, guys. Next is her album, Dancing with the Devil, The Art of Starting Over. This was a solid album from Demi. It's not one of my favorites by any means, but I still thought it was a good album from 2021. You had songs like Dancing with the Devil, of course, Anyone, which was an amazing way to begin the album. Such an amazing song. Very powerful song. Of course, Met Him Last Night with Ariana Grande. You also had the song Lemon Cake, which was a solid song. So, this album is pretty good. It's probably her album with the most songs as well, at 19 tracks for the standard edition, which is pretty impressive because mostly Demi doesn't put that many songs on her albums, but it's definitely a good album though. But one thing I will say, a lot of the songs here were short, but I still thought it was a solid album for what it is. So this is another one we'll put in the B tier, guys. Okay, and then the final one is going to be her album Holy Fuck from 2022. This was Demi's return to her original roots, which was pop rock music. Great album. You had songs like Happy Ending, which is my favorite song on the album. An amazing song. It reminds me of Avril Lavigne's My Happy Ending, so it's more of like a updated version of Avril Lavigne's My Happy Ending, but definitely a great song though. Another good song on this album was Skin of My Teeth. I think Demi also had a song on this album called 29. I think that was the name of that one. It's got a lot of good songs on it. I just don't remember song titles by heart because it's been a while since I listened to anything from it. But I still thought it was a great album from Demi Lovato and a really good return for her original style and sound of music that she went for in the later 2000s. So I'm glad that Demi brought that style back with this album. Even though I still like Demi Lovato as a pop artist. So, Holy Fuck, good album. So, I'm probably going to put this one in the A tier, guys, because it's such a good album. So, that's going to be it, guys, for this Demi Lovato album tier ranking. I'm glad I finally got to get this out for you guys, but only in the style of an album tier ranking because the regular album rankings, like I mentioned on one of my community posts, I retired those a long time ago because I got bored of those, to be honest. So here we are, guys, in the style of album tier ranking, and this is the second episode, and it's for Demi Lovato's 8 studio albums. So let me know where y'all put all of Demi's albums. Here's my official album tier ranking for Demi Lovato. Such an amazing singer. So let me know y'all's thoughts, and I'll see y'all next time. Thanks for watching. God bless. Peace.